Welcome to my video, everyone. For today, we're going to learn about homogeneous mixtures, heterogeneous mixtures, solutions, and suspensions. I will provide examples and a demonstration to help you understand how each one works.
First, let's talk about a homogeneous mixture. A homogeneous mixture is when substances are mixed evenly, so it looks like only one substance. It is also uniform, components are not visible, and usually known as a solution. You cannot see the different parts because they are fully combined. An example of this is salt water. When salt is added to water, the salt dissolves completely, and you cannot see it anymore. This makes salt water both a homogeneous mixture and a solution because the salt, which is the solute, dissolves in the water, which is the solvent.
An example of solution is the one that I've performed earlier for homogeneous mixture.
For this demonstration, the materials I used is salt and water. The mixture is uniform because it looks the same throughout. And no, I cannot see the salt because it has dissolved completely. And it does not settle because the salt is fully dissolved. And it is homogeneous mixture because the substances are evenly mixed. And it is a solution because the salt dissolves completely in the water. Next is heterogeneous mixture. A heterogeneous mixture is when the substances are not evenly mixed, and you can see the different parts. And it is also non-uniform, the components are visible, and substances may
For
separate
my
over
second
time.
example,
An
I
example
will be
of this
using
is
cola
cola
and
with
ice.
ice.
I
When you
used
put ice
cola
on
and ice
cola,
for
you
the
can clearly
materials.
see the
The
solid ice and the
mixtures
liquid
is
cola. The
non-uniform because
mixture
the
does
parts
not
are
look
not
the same
evenly
throughout,
mixed.
which makes it
And yes, you can
heterogeneous.
clearly see the ice and the cola separately. The ice does not dissolve immediately and the parts remain separate, showing that it is not evenly mixed. It is a heterogeneous mixture because the different parts are visible. It is not a solution because nothing is dissolved. It is also not a solution because the particles are not small enough to be spread throughout the liquid. The ice remains separate from the cola.
Now, let's talk about a solution. A solution is a type of homogeneous mixture where one substance dissolves completely in another substance. Again, salt water is a good example of a solution because the salt fully dissolves in the water, making the mixture look clear and uniform. Lastly, we have a suspension. A suspension is a heterogeneous mixture where the particles are large enough to be seen and may settle at the bottom over time. Suspensions are not evenly mixed and can often be separated. An example would be sand mixed with water, where the sand would eventually settle at the bottom.
Third example, I will be using dirt and water. The materials I used is dirt and water. The mixture is non-uniform because it does not look the same throughout. And yes, you can see the dirt particles in the water. And also, it does settle over time because the dirt settles at the bottom after some time. It is a heterogeneous mixture because the substances are not evenly mixed. It is also a suspension because the dirt particles are visible and settle over time. Thank you so much for listening to my video. Please like and subscribe and tap the notification buttons for more.